Hey there. Have you ever found yourself wishing you could turn back the clock just a little, maybe feel that spring in your step like you used to? I know I've had days where I look at the stairs and think, well, maybe I'll tackle those later. But here's something I've learned that's made a real difference for me, and I bet it can for you too: walking. Not the kind where you're rushing around or training for a race, but just a simple, daily walk. It's one of those things that sounds almost too easy to be true, but stick with me, there's so much more to it than just putting one foot in front of the other. Walking every day can change how you feel, inside and out, especially as we hit our 60s, 70s, and beyond. You see, as we age, our bodies don't bounce back quite like they did when we were chasing kids or running to catch the bus. Joints get a little stiffer, energy dips a bit lower, and sometimes even our mood takes a hit. That's where walking comes in. It's like a quiet hero for us seniors. It's gentle, it's free, and you can do it almost anywhere. I started taking short walks around my neighborhood a while back, and I couldn't believe how much better I felt after just a week. So, in this video, we're going to explore 5 incredible benefits of daily walking that can make your golden years feel a little brighter. These are things that'll have you lacing up your shoes before you know it. Let's kick things off with how walking keeps your joints happy. I don't know about you, but I've had mornings where my knees creak more than my old rocking chair. It turns out, walking is like oil for those rusty hinges. When you move, your joints get lubricated with something called synovial fluid. It's a natural way to keep them from locking up. My friend Bill, who's 72, used to groan every time he stood up from the couch. He started walking 20 minutes a day around his backyard, nothing fancy, and he says it's like someone turned the stiffness dial way down. The key is to keep it easy, start with what feels good, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and build up if you want. You're not trying to win a medal, you're just giving your body a little love. And while your joints are loosening up, something else amazing happens: your heart gets a boost too. I used to think walking wasn't exercise enough to matter, but boy, was I wrong. Even a gentle stroll gets your blood pumping, and that's gold for your heart. It's like giving it a daily tune-up without having to push yourself too hard. I've got a cousin, Margaret, who's 67, and her doctor told her she needed to watch her blood pressure. She wasn't big on gyms, so she started walking to the mailbox and back every day, just 5 minutes at first. Over a few months, she stretched it to 20, and her doctor was amazed at how much better her numbers looked. It's not about speed or distance, it's about showing up for yourself, even if it's just a lap around the block. Now, here's one that really surprised me: walking can lift your spirits like nothing else. There are days when the world feels a little heavy, maybe it's the news, or the house feels too quiet. But stepping outside for a walk, even if it's just to see the flowers down the street, can change everything. It's like the fresh air and the rhythm of your steps hit a reset button in your brain. I started noticing this when I'd walk with my little dog, Daisy. She'd sniff every bush, and I'd end up smiling at her antics. Studies even back this up: walking releases those feel-good chemicals, the ones that make you feel calm and happy. My neighbor Joan, who's 75, calls it her daily dose of sunshine, rain or shine. She says it's better than any pill for chasing away the blues. So, there you go, walking's already working its magic on your joints, your heart, and your mood. It's incredible how something so simple can do so much, isn't it? And we're just getting started. There's more to this daily habit that'll have you feeling stronger and sharper in ways you might not expect. Let's keep going and see how it all comes together. So, we've been chatting about how a daily walk can loosen up your joints, give your heart a little love, and even brighten your day. It's pretty amazing how something as straightforward as walking can touch so many parts of your life, right? And the best part is, it just keeps getting better. Let's dive into a couple more ways this simple habit can make you feel stronger and more like yourself, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. One thing I've noticed, and maybe you have too, is that balance isn't quite what it used to be. I've had those moments where I wobble a bit stepping off a curb, and it's not the most confidence-boosting feeling. But here's where walking steps in again, it's like a secret weapon for staying steady on your feet. When you walk, you're not just moving forward, you're working all those little muscles in your legs and core that keep you upright. My buddy Frank, who's 69, started walking after he tripped over his grandson's toy truck. Thankfully, he was fine, but it shook him up. He began with short loops around his driveway, and now he's strolling a mile without a second thought. He says he feels surer of himself, like he's got his footing back. You don't need to overdo it, just a regular walk on flat ground, maybe around your yard or down the sidewalk, can build that strength over time. And while you're steadying yourself, something else pretty cool happens. Your energy starts to perk up. I used to think I'd feel more tired after walking, but it's the opposite. It's like flipping a switch that wakes your body up. There's this natural boost that comes from getting your blood flowing and breathing a little deeper. I remember talking to my friend Clara, who's 73, she'd gotten into a rut of napping most afternoons because she felt so sluggish. She decided to try a 15-minute walk instead, just around her cul-de-sac. She told me it was like someone plugged her back into a charger. She didn't need that nap anymore and had energy left to potter in her garden. It's not about wearing yourself out, it's about that gentle lift that keeps you going through the day. Now, let's talk about how walking can keep your mind sharp too. I don't know about you, but I've had those moments where I walk into a room and forget why I'm there. It's frustrating. Walking, though, is like a workout for your brain as much as your body. It gets oxygen flowing up there, and that helps with focus and memory. My sister-in-law, Ellen, who's 70, started walking every morning after she noticed she was fumbling for words more often. She keeps it simple, just 20 minutes around her neighborhood park, and she swears she feels clearer-headed, like the fog's lifted. She even started noticing little things, like the birds chirping or the way the leaves change, and it's made her walk something she looks forward to. It's not a cure-all, but it's a little boost that keeps your mind humming along. Isn't it wild how walking weaves all these benefits together? You're building balance, boosting your energy, and sharpening your thoughts, all from something you can do in your own time, at your own pace. And there's still more to this habit that ties it all up into a neat little bow. Stick with me, because it's about how it keeps you connected and thriving in ways that'll warm your heart. Alright, so we've been strolling through how daily walking can keep your joints moving, your heart happy, your mood lifted, your balance steady, your energy up, and your mind sharp. It's like this one simple habit is quietly working behind the scenes to make everything feel a little better, isn't it? And now, let's wrap it up with one more beautiful benefit, and a little something extra, that makes walking such a gift for us as we age. It's all about staying connected and keeping your independence, which, let's be honest, means the world at this stage of life. One of the sweetest things about walking is how it keeps you tied to the world around you. I used to think of it as just exercise, but it's so much more. It's a way to stay part of your community. When I started walking regularly, I'd wave to neighbors I hadn't met before, stop to chat about the weather, or even just smile at someone passing by. My friend Ruth, who's 76, lives in a small apartment complex, and she started walking the hallways every day. She'd bump into folks, share a quick hello, and before she knew it, she had a little crew who'd join her sometimes. It's not about forcing big social plans, it's those small moments that make you feel like you belong. Even if you're walking solo, just being out there, seeing the trees bloom or hearing kids play, keeps you plugged into life in a way that's hard to get sitting inside. And while you're out there connecting, walking does something else pretty special. It helps you hold on to your independence. That's a big one, right? The idea of doing what you want, when you want, without relying too much on others, it's priceless. Walking keeps your body strong enough to handle the little things, like carrying your groceries or getting up to answer the door. My Uncle Joe, who's 81, had a scare a few years back when his legs started feeling weak. He didn't want to end up stuck in a chair, so he began walking to his mailbox and back every day. It was slow at first, but he stuck with it, and now he's the one mowing his own lawn again. He says it's not just about the physical stuff, it's the confidence that comes with knowing he can still take care of himself. You don't have to go far, even a short walk keeps that freedom in your hands. So, when you think about it, walking's like a thread that ties all these pieces together. It's keeping your joints from stiffening up, giving your heart a gentle workout, chasing away the blues, steadying your steps, boosting your energy, sharpening your mind, connecting you to others, and letting you hold on to that independence we all cherish. And the best part? You can start wherever you are. Maybe it's 5 minutes to the end of your driveway, or maybe it's a loop around the park, whatever feels right for you. I started with 10 minutes and a pair of comfy shoes, and it's grown into something I look forward to every day. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up for yourself in a way that feels good. I'd love to know what you think. Do you walk already, or is there a spot you'd like to try strolling through? Drop it in the comments below. I read every one, and it's so fun hearing from you. Maybe you've got a walking buddy or a favorite route, share it with us. If this video's given you a little nudge to get moving, give it a thumbs up, it helps more folks like us find it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can keep chatting about ways to feel our best. Here's to strong steps, bright days, and living life on our terms. See you out there.